recording?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Carolyn Lewis, owner and stylist here at Turned Up Makeup and Hair Salon. Today we'll be doing a tutorial on the silk press. This is our model. As you can see, she has a lot of hair for us to straighten today. These are the products that we'll be using today. We'll be using Mizani ThermoSmooth shampoo and conditioner. It's a very moisturizing conditioner. I love it because it gives just the right amount of moisture and heat protection that we need. We'll be using Kenra, which is another heat protectant for frizziness, humidity, and then we'll be using BioSilk, and we'll be using BioSilk leave-in conditioner. This is an awesome moisturizing and detangling spray. So we'll be using that to section her off and put it under the dryer for like 20 minutes, and then we'll blow dry the rest out. You can turn it off. Okay, we have sectioned Darlene off, and we put it under the dryer to get some of the wetness out. Everybody knows that natural hair can hold so much water, it's crazy. So I put my clients under the dryer and let them sit for maybe like 15 minutes, and then I go ahead and blow dry the rest of it out. So we're gonna be blow drying. We're gonna be blow drying small sections. The small sections and blow drying is just gonna help ease the flat iron process. So we'll be blow drying. And we're gonna take it from the root all the way to the end. Can you come in a little bit? And it's very important to go all the way to the ends of the hair, because if you don't blow dry the hair out and you just go straight to flat ironing, it's not going to be a smooth cuticle, and it'll look like the ends need to be trimmed so bad. And a lot of stylists end up cutting more hair off than what's actually needed because they didn't smooth the hair out enough during the blow dry process. Okay. You can turn it off. Okay, we are on our last section of hair. We've blow dried her out, and we've even started the silking process, as you can see. But I'm just going to show you guys the way that I flat iron. So we're going to take a small section, less than half an inch, and we're going to spray it the top side, we're going to spray the bottom side, and we are going to comb the heat protection through to make sure that every piece of hair is saturated with protection. Then you see where my fingers are at the roots? It's pulled tightly there because I want the hair to be as smooth as possible. So I pull it tight here. You want to have it taut. Then I go in, adding pressure, and then I pull the rest with the comb. The second round, I don't have to pull it as much because it's already smooth. And the second one is just perfecting what we've already done. So that was 2 passes. And look at that. Perfection. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys one more time. Taking a small section. You want to be neat when you're dealing with natural hair. It can be messy, so you want to try to keep everything as neat as possible. Use small sections. And we're going to spray both sides again, all the way to the ends. Comb it through, making sure everything is thoroughly saturated. Boom. Shakalaka. This flat iron is so old. Like, this flat iron is, it's called FHI, fee, whatever. It's a go, but it was very inexpensive. But I adore this flat iron. It get the job done. Again, holding the hair taut. Adding pressure with the flat iron. All the way to the end, straight all the way to the ends. Then with your second pass, you just want to go over it just to have perfection. That's why the blow drying process is so important, because it helps you to not have to pass the flat iron as many times. So if you can get the get it, let me show you guys. This is blow dried. Everybody's seen her hair beforehand. Her hair is blow dried right here, and it's really straight. And when you blow drying it, it's not as much heat on the hair as with the direct use of the flat iron. So you want to make sure that it's blow dried out really well. And we'll be back for our final look. Or we'll be back with styling. We'll be back with styling. Right today, and we basically have her straight, but at the end of the process, what I do is I go ahead and take some Bio-Silk and I go around the hair from the top to the bottom. I already put some on the top. And then I go comb it through. And for that bone straight, silky look, I just go over each section with the flat iron one last time, and I use Humidity Resistance Mist by Mizani. And I just use this with the Bio-Silk to kind of lock in. I call it locking in. Locking in shine, locking in those split, well, not split ends, split under, but locking in just the press. And just giving it an overall silky smooth look. And I let that sit. So before I comb this section out, I will let it, it's still hot. I let it cool off and just kind of set in. Always applying pressure. And we'll go back to where we started. So that just gives a nice finish. And that was our version of a silk press. Thank you all for tuning in. Bye.
Ready?
Eileen came in and got turned today. Let's see what you got, girl. Yes, Lord. All her own hair.